Dexter. Dexter, go, Papa. Yeah, you better look, you dirty whore. Here. Oh, Baker Mayfield. Wait, in Face of Franchise, you can make your name. Because it tells me that you play in Face of Franchise. Big Daddy. My name is just Andres Garcia. Dexter, what do you want? Do you want a massage or something, nigger? You don't get to see anything, nigger. Holy shit. There's no way for an escape. Oh, this Belvedere, they're scary.
A surprise snowstorm in North Texas with temps in the 20s, but that has not dampened the spirits of the folks inside of AT&T Stadium here in Arlington as we get set for the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups. As we'll see the Clemson Tigers taking on the Oklahoma Sooners.
Sit your booty down. Sit them down.
Bro. Good luck tonight. Thanks. Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the lead.
Sit down, nigga. Get your ass down there.
And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hans team able to secure the football. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here and a late flag.
Face of Franchise.
I think this one's going to be a face mask.
The first game.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Oh, tackle him. Yeah.
But this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. To throw on second down. Cooper. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. Clemson, of course, back in the college football playoff for the 4th consecutive year. Champions in the 2016 season. Trying to make it 2 titles in 3 years if they can get things done. To the right side and complete to Thomas. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well.
Wait, what costume did you use?
Underneath, by all means.
Yeah.
And his kick is right there. It's
I choose Oklahoma. I don't know why.
the opening drive of the game yields 3. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Already trailing 3-0 before he takes that first college snap. Here it is on 1st and 10. They will let him throw here on the very first play. Throw left side on target to Kane. Complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Oklahoma, remember, so many years this was a running football program with a wishbone offense. As you think about all the great running backs to come through Norman, but in recent memory, things have changed. Success has been found through the air, and they've been efficient this season. Top 10 in the country in completion percentage and total passing yards. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the flag. You did it. I had to.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. They're never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Sooners have taken the early lead.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15.
Keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it.
The Oklahoma Sooners.
The Clemson offense heading out for their next possession. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last
Go.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the old.
Oh, you can't sim. Oh, shit. I just want to play offense. Shit. Of course they score.
The offense for the Sooners set to take over again. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
There's so much made about the fact that we've got a quarterback who's never seen the field in a college football game, but you go back to his high school days, he's played in front of crowds. Maybe not quite this size, but it wasn't abnormal for them to have 15,000, 20,000 people in the stands at his high school games. And the numbers from his senior year as a prepster, impressive. Led his team to a 14-0 record, threw for close to 4,700 yards, 37 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions, and he also chipped in 11 rushing touchdowns to boot. So it's not as if this guy doesn't know what he's doing out there under center. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Oklahoma, such a proud football tradition, seeking their 8th national title. They were winners 3 times way back in the 50s, back-to-back champs in the 70s, and then added titles in 85.
Oh my gosh, Luka can't hold on to a ball.
They haven't won it since. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Looking to throw. Garcia. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down. The offense for Oklahoma back out there on the field. Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days, right here in Texas, just outside of Houston.
Oh, let's go.
The star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together, and now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of that dream. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. When prepping for this and he is in. Touchdown Sooners. Taking it in. Throwing on first down. Garcia. And an alley to run. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Garcia on third down. Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Airs this out for Streets. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Garcia. A final shot before break.
Oh, I got sacked. Fuck.
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Hey, well, 14-10.
Okay. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
That's how we're playing. Let's go. We had a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of wheeze in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates. But you remember, you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away. Second half. Let's go.
With a long shot. With a long shot. Oh, shit, nigga. Oh, shit, nigga.
Really good job out there in the first half.
Nope. Oh.
Should have trusted you more. That's on me. That's right. You should have trusted me. That's why you recruited me. Well, I can't change the past. So, let's go finish this thing off in the second half. As a team. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, I defend myself, you nigger. Fucking bitch recruited me and then you're not gonna let me play, you nigger.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home.
Talk that shit. What the hell? How are you gonna give it to him all day long?
As we start the second half in this semifinal matchup from Arlington, fielded about a yard deep. And they'll have excellent field position to begin this drive as he's almost 50. The offense for the Sooners set to take over again. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Well, I tell you what, that doesn't look like the throw of a guy who's never played college football. And, yeah, you think about it, part of the reason you have to remember, he's run the scout team in practice for 4 years. And that scout team has had to go up against their own first stringers on the defensive side. So he has practiced for all 4 of those years against one of the best defenses in the country. He seems to be ready for this opportunity. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Isaiah Street's the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
What are you doing?
Take this into the end zone for a Sooner touchdown. From 3 yards out, and the Sooners add on to their lead.
There's no way for him to escape. No way. There's no way.
They'll run on first down. Griffin. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6. Now Garcia to throw. Off the play fake. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And every start to develop. Boom, he took advantage of it. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. You know, you think back to what kind of parallels you can draw for what this young quarterback is trying to do, trying to lead a team to a national championship with so little experience. And the one name that I come back to, Cardell Jones at Ohio State back in the 2014 season. Very similar situation. And he is in. Touchdown Sooners. Julian Gold.
Check. Go. 8, read. Hey, we're on.
Here's Garcia. Off play action. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th. Up 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15. Off play action. Garcia. He'll let it go deep for Streets. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. The offense for Oklahoma back out there on the field. And offensively here, you wouldn't know it by looking at it that Marcus Washington is not in the game.
That thought that maybe they would simplify the game plan?
Forget it.
Yeah, forget it is right. True that he doesn't have the game reps, but he definitely knows the plays. He's run them for 4 years, totally familiar with his offense, and now he's executing. Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He will find the open man at Streets. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll put him at 95. So on the strength of 3 touchdown passes in the first college start for their senior quarterback, the Oklahoma Sooners are moving on to play for a national title on January the 7th.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
That was a gutsy performance out there tonight. You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And for what it's worth, I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip. Woo. One more game, baby. We got this, man. Oh, yeah.
Football is my life, man. But you got to stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
M. Looking good, Emily. Ooh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
Okay. Hey, I bet he'd probably be good at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Purple.
Well,
Well, these are both tough, but good options. I think I'm gonna have to go with purple.
purple. No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name, off the board. Now it's clicking. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches its horn. Silver.
I'd go with onyx.
Onyx. Okay. I told you she's a pro.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood. I'm Emily's dad.
Hi.
Can I talk to you for a second? She's too shy to ask, but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
Yeah, of course, anything.
She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
Oh, 4. God damn.
4 touchdowns. Is that okay?
Well, 4 touchdowns.
Clemson.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
But I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Jesus, next game I have to throw 4 touchdowns for this girl that has cancer.
Nice to meet you, Emily.
You too.
She looks like she has cancer.
All right.
Good morning,
We're
football.
just ready for the national championship game, and there is one big question on everyone's mind. Can lightning strike twice? Last week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal. Kyle, is this kid good enough to win a championship?
Not at all. That's it. But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do.
Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
You two be nice. You, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Hey, can I talk to you a minute?
Yeah, sure, Coach.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is a game of football. Same rules as always. So you gotta take a step back. Alright? You gotta breathe it in. You find a way to appreciate this moment, this time with your teammates.
Wait, are you in the NFL?
Crowd. Man, you do that, and everything gets real quiet.
Wait, what happens when you win the national champion?
All right, so
Sure.
breathe, take it in. Trust me, I know what I'm talking.
Wait, do you know what happens when you win against the national championship?
I got you, Coach. Yeah, thanks.
Do you know what happens when
Yeah.
you win the national championship? Oh, you haven't even, wait, what part are you at? The first game? Oh, okay. Thought you played, it's because I've seen you play it, like, what's it called? Oh, would you make a new guy? Did you make a new guy? Oh, Big Daddy Poppy.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as it's the USC Trojans taking on the Oklahoma Sooners. One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. What a story. A national championship on the line in career start number 2 for him as the Sooners have it 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. But Charles, the success that this quarterback had in the semifinal, how does it translate here?
Well, it certainly helps his mindset because he has to have a lot of confidence going into this one since he did it so well in the semifinals. I do think we'll see a similar kind of offense. They'll find places for him to take his shots, and especially, you have to when you've got a weapon like Streets on the outside.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Garcia now, operating from the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness.
Let's go, late hit.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions,
Oh shit, I need to throw for 4 touchdowns.
That's exactly what they say at the end.
Oh shit, I threw an interception. Fuck, oh fuck, no.
Picked off down at the 2. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he will take this.
Fuck!
Home. It's a touchdown.
God damn it. Threw a fucking pick. Shit. Alright. We got this. Fuck. Yeah, man, I'm supposed to throw 4 touchdowns, not 4 interceptions. Damn it. Right.
Throwing after the interception. Garcia. Over the middle, it's Isaiah Streets. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Now that's a play that Isaiah Streets made time after time this fall on Saturday afternoon, and you got to think as this continues to unfold, they have to find some way to slow him down. Double team, just anything to disrupt him, because he has a knack for getting open and making big plays.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Let's go, touchdown.
Second down, this one's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Sooner.
Damn, these niggas are blitzing hard.
Garcia throwing on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Mason. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh, so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now a throw here to his running back. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14.
Fuck, why would I throw that? Don't score, and they fucking scored. Shit.
The offense for the Sooners set to take over again. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient Emily Atwood of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Todd made the 2-hour drive up to Arlington a week ago to watch their semifinal victory and got to spend some time afterwards with the All-American receiver and his new quarterback.
And folks out there should see how Isaiah's face lights up when the discussion turns to the young lady he calls him, and the inspiration that he takes from her fight. It's really something special to see. He makes a point to call her from the locker room after every game, and he says, listen now, she's not afraid to tell me if I do something wrong. She'll critique me in a heartbeat. But it's good to see a young man who wants to give back, one who gets it, and Isaiah Streets certainly gets it.
Emily, too, said to be watching from her hospital room. A surgery scheduled for today, and now she's got a receiver and a quarterback that want her to know that they are thinking of her. And, of course, we're thinking of her as well and wish her all the best.
Absolutely.
Back to throw. Garcia. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Check. 6-6. Pull it high.
Now Garcia. Back to the air on second down. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Ready? And 2 start. Recon, 152 fighters.
Now Garcia to throw. On 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Mason. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. He'll let it go deep for Streets. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Damn it.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Garcia. From the gun, he'll throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Fielded just inside the 20.
Let's go. Let's do this. On the double. You can't block me. You can't block me. 49. Check 49. Check 49.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp. That's caught. Touchdown, USC. From 19 yards away.
Come on, set. 8 read.
Garcia now. On first down, got his man complete over the middle. It's Mason, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Looking to throw. Garcia over the middle, complete. That's Mason. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. If you were with us for the semifinal, we told the story. I mean, this is a quarterback who was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago. On signing day, had all the hats in front of him. People weren't sure where he was going to go. So many different offers. Wound up here, and it hasn't been the script he probably would have written. But what a storybook ending this could turn out to be if they can take care of business in this title. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Sooner touchdown. Garcia throwing on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Kane. A good pickup there, a 22.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. 16 yards, a first down. Well, the prognosticators have a first-round grade on Isaiah Street should he decide to jump to the NFL after this season. But all indications are that he wants to come back and play college ball one more year with his eyes firmly set on winning the Heisman Trophy. And you better believe that has the folks back on campus extremely excited. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
15 yards on the play, first down. On first down, Garcia. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A 1-yard touchdown. From the gun on 3rd down. Morse is going to find his running back. It's complete. There he goes. Right side. And he will score. Touchdown, USC. So a tremendous run this season for the Sooners, but it will end here in Santa Clara with a loss. And the loss of Marcus Washington, just too much to overcome.